Hello friends and welcome to the channel. I'd like to make a quick announcement. As many of you know, I've discussed creating a new channel and covering other tokens on that channel that the audience requests. I get requests almost every single day to talk about some token, and so I thought I would try to make content that the audience wanted. What I'm realizing is there are so many projects, I had so many various requests that I just am not going to be able to spend the time to do justice to those projects and really cover them in any depth. So what I've decided is to use this platform and exclusively cover tokens that will be listed on Saitamask, as those projects will have an impact on the performance of Saitama long term. So I hope you'll join me in that content, and please let me know which of the tokens that will be listed you'd like me to talk about first. Thank you for your time and enjoy the video. Hello friends and welcome to Saitama Stacker channel. My name's Dean. If you're watching my videos for the first time, please know I only make them for entertainment, education, and for community building around the Saitama token. So please do your own research before deciding whether or not to invest. So the last 24 hours, we are down a bit here, folks. We've kind of receded back to where we were a couple days ago, and I'll be able to show you that in the history. But pretty quiet day from the developers. There's some hinting going on at something that some of the developers are working on. But as far as Saitamask goes, pretty quiet on the home front. So we're looking for more information. I've been kind of perusing Twitter and through my own video comments, and people continue to be frustrated and wanting more information. So we'll kind of take a look at what's going on out there. But first, let's just take a quick look at what's going on with the fundamentals for Saitama for the last 24 hours. Current holder count stands at 315,990, an increase of 395 over yesterday. Market cap is down. Like I say, we kind of slid back to where we were a few days ago. 83rd ranked overall of all cryptos. So 1.65 billion in market cap, price 7037. The volume has dropped back down again. And so things are kind of quieting down. I think people are holding their breath and waiting. We want to know, where is the Saitamask and when can we get our hands on it? How soon can we start using it? Several people want to see a launch of Lily as well as the other tokens listed that we can exchange for on the Saitamask wallet. So hopefully more news coming there soon. I did post another Twitter poll and I'll show you the results here for that. The burn continues to move along slowly but steadily at 56.16%, suggesting it would take 162 days to burn 1% at our current volume against our current price. That'll be about 2.25%. Per year, and the 10-day moving average for the burn sits at 4.27. 1.8 trillion tokens have burned in the last 24 hours. Let's take a look at what's going on with the poll. So I've posted the same poll 4 separate times to try to get a gauge for if things are improving. When we don't hear anything from the development team, this is just one way I can think of to get a pulse on what's going on in the community, albeit a very small sample. So if you want to see more results on this, maybe retweet it and get it out there to more people. So far, I have 88 responses showing 25% of the respondents saying that Saitamask is working for them. That is an improvement over 2 days ago when I ran the same poll, and we were sitting at 21%. So it's ticking up a little bit. We all want to see that number at 100, but to see daily progress, I would even accept that. We've got to do something to start moving the sentiment in a positive direction. Notwithstanding, we tend to continue to trend. So this is Dex Tools Ether Hot Pairs, the #1 pairing, Saitama. It's impressive. We're still in the spotlight. There's still people out there transacting on Saitama and looking it up. This essentially, this particular pool here is showing these pairs reflect how popular and trending they are among the community. So number one trending Saitama. So it's good to see we're not falling out of favor. Lots of eyes are on this, waiting to see what's going to happen. A lot of people want to see delivery of Saitamask before they get in. This is all my guessing, but it's still the most searched token or trending on DEX tools. Two of the developers are hinting at something going on today. Here's Russell yesterday saying something is brewing, flight booked. Side by side will create a better tomorrow. Today in his feed, he posted again and says, not sure why my flight had to leave at 6 a.m. There just isn't enough caffeine in the world. Also, Aaron, Saitama, or at Elon Mansour on Twitter, says, big day ahead, flight in a few hours, we'll keep you posted. So Aaron and Russ have got something going on. Now, they're just two members of the development team. And I was taking a look here. These are all the folks involved in development. Max, everybody knows because he's the developer working on the Saitamask wallet. Manny frequently is posting and has some recent posts. Gabriel is working on the Wolfcaster video games. Nem's a finance guy, and Steve has been a marketing guy. I haven't seen much from Steve or Nam lately. Kind of curious to know what's going on in their worlds a little bit. Steve, especially, a lot of the community members have asked about because he's the guy who is kind of out front in the media world. He's a YouTube guy. He's got a channel. He usually hosted the AMAs on Fridays with the development team. So Steve, if you're out there and you're watching, people would love to hear you check in. Anybody else on the development team, if you haven't heard from Steve lately, might want to check in on him. We're wondering where you're at, Steve, and hope you're doing well. We always appreciated the content that Steve produced. It was very positive, and I think it's been an important part of the growth of the Saitama token up to this point. But here we have Russell and Aaron. These are the two that are flying out somewhere to do something. So we'll keep following that, see what's going on. Hopefully they'll give us an update. And we would like to see some positive news. But ultimately, no amount of positive news, I think, at this point is going to overcome the fact that we want to see delivery of the Saitamask project. Max is working on that. He says he's working on it 24 hours a day. I don't have any reason to believe he's not. He's got his reputation on the line. There are other crypto projects looking at Max as a developer for their products as well. So his future is, it's going to be important for him to deliver this and have it be something that is going to be an amazing product. He's been working in banking and payment systems for several years, owns his own company. So he's well versed in how these systems should work. For some reason, we're still having a snag on our ability to create accounts and use the product. So best wishes again, you guys. We're still here. We're supporting you. We just want to see that product, get our hands on it, and see what kind of a positive impact it can have on the future of Saitama token and the Saitama ecosystem as a whole. So keep up the work, and we wish you the very best. We want to see it pretty bad. All right, I'm going to take a quick look and show you my reflections. Now, when the volume drops like it did here in the last 24 hours, the reflections are usually weaker, and that would definitely be the case here. So in the last 24 hours, I've received 18 million in reflections. Now, a lot of people are commenting, I'm not getting nearly that many, and I have X amount of tokens. You have to know that reflections are given proportionate to the amount of tokens that you hold. So essentially, they take the whole entire pool of investors. Whatever percentage you own, that's the percentage of reflections that get sent to your account. So yours are going to differ from mine. I'm just demonstrating to people that every day, as long as I'm holding, and I'm holding in an account where the reflections are participating. So all of the DeFi wallets, the hardware wallets, LBank seems to be giving reflections, but places like Bitmart, so far I haven't received any reflections there. My account's been active for probably close to 2 months. So if you're not getting reflections, maybe look at moving to a different wallet. Saitamask, when it opens, you'll definitely get reflections there. The only other thing I can say is if you think you're not getting reflections, make sure you write the number down and wait 15 minutes and then write the number down again, because sometimes it's subtle enough that if you're just glancing at it, you may not be catching it. Folks, I hope you're having an amazing day. Let's try to keep it positive. Check back with me soon. We'll watch our Saitama stacks grow together.